So what I'll do now, almost my talking part, as I told you, is over. I may just have to wind up and then move to the demo part of the open content portals and resources. So this is the kind of, I was already talking to you about it, how a digital learning environment is created across zones of time difference. Okay. So, no institution is away from the learner in terms of physical distances. All institutions are only a few clicks away. And this is the kind of entertainment media platforms we are using for education. Why we call it as edutainment? Because it is education and entertainment, they go together. And we are using increasingly the entertainment media platforms for education. And that is how the things are moving, and we know. And this part I would like to highlight for 2-3 minutes and go to the next one. The digital age teacher. We are not here to dispense information. A plus B whole square, what it is, or this salt and this salt at this temperature, what it is. Okay. And, all these facts and figures, information, we are not here to dispense with. As human teachers, it is our responsibility to do a higher order activity which is of greater importance, more relevance. That is orchestrating the learning process. In an orchestra, you would have seen a person standing in full suit, directing where the music should go, where the chorus should come down. I think, 21st century teachers like you and me, we are supposed to be doing that type of a work. We should guide our students into their learning. We should tell them, come on, this is unit 1, basic ideas. I will give you 2 or 3 video links. Watch the videos. You will understand the basic. After watching videos, still you have questions to ask me, come tomorrow, we will discuss. Okay. This is unit 5, dear students. This is all about activities. It's all application oriented. I will share with you a worksheet. It contains 7 activities. At least 5 if you could do, you know how to apply this theory concept. Even if you cannot do a single activity, don't worry, come to the class tomorrow. We will do the activity together. See, that is a big thing. See, I am giving you an activity. If you can do it, fine, do it. If you cannot do it, come, we will do it. Okay. So that is what is learning. Okay, by doing. And that is the kind of work we should do. Why we should link videos? Why we should link learning resources? Okay. Why can't we teach everything for them? See, all this, we should be depending on the resources already available, because we have to do some higher order activities. We have to do something more important, something of greater, right, for our students. And that greater thing is converting information into knowledge. Okay, helping them to convert information into knowledge. Please understand, dear friends, whether it is Google or ChatGPT or DeepSeek, any of these things, they cannot give anything more than information. Okay, they cannot make learning happen. You and I have to do it. They cannot help our students to convert information into knowledge, because the conversion process involves some mental works, processes which require the so-called higher order thinking skills, HOTS, HOTS. Okay. And, we as human teachers should focus our attention more on the upper K levels, we call it as higher order thinking skills. Application oriented, right? Analysis, synthesis, evaluation, judgment, okay? Critical thinking, creative, right? All that thinking, okay? And I think you know all, right? Bloom's taxonomy, right? The higher order thinking skills, lower order thinking skills. Okay, we know that. I don't want to go deep into it, but I can just add one thing, that this, you see, this yellow colored box, right? There is a range of technology enabled activities, right? Connected to all these lots and hearts, lower order thinking skills and higher order thinking skills. That's all. I don't want to take much of the time here for this, right? Okay. And this is something you can see, a range of technologies, tools, and applications made available here, each mapped to all these things. Okay. And you will see, right? I cannot do any demo of all these things, only in a workshop mode. We can make you work with these platforms. So I'm not going deep into it. All right. But I would like to tell you only one thing, that any of you can master all these technologies and tools. There are only two reasons why I say this. One is there are readily available tutorials to help you in the self-learning of all these technologies. When I say self-learning, I would tell you, with regard to technology, self-learning is the best learning. Okay. And there are readily available tutorials. Okay. And the third thing is, these technologies are very easy to learn and very easy to use, because they are some latest origin. Okay. And I would also tell you, my dear friends, with regard to all these technologies, the best way to learn is through trial and error. Right? Don't think that you can master, right, some technology and then you will start using. That is not going to work out. See, when the ATM card came to you from the bank, you did not go to the bank to undergo any training program for that. Am I right? Someone guided you, okay? Or else you yourself went to the ATM and, right, looked into it, right, okay? And you started reading on the screen what is the instruction that is given. And, you were performing slowly. And, next day, 10 days down the line, you understood what is what, and you started easily and very quickly you started doing the activities and transactions. So that is the way I thought I should tell you with regard to technologies also. So this is the digital age teacher. We should change our relationships, right? No teacher can be a solo singer of knowledge here. All of us are orchestra singers. Singing in an orchestra means singing singing to the tune, and around you there will be plenty of people, and you will have to essentially, right, sing to the tune of being played. That is what I would like to highlight. And being a digital age teacher means being a networked teacher. You cannot escape collaborating. You cannot escape networking. You cannot escape joining hands with the technology, one or the other. Relevant technologies to your field, right? That is no other way you have to do it. It is not what subject you teach. It is not what level you teach. If you are a teacher now, you will use one technology or the other. That is the thing. So all that I want to tell you is very simple. Mastering some ICT skills is important. And more important is utilizing ICT for creating a new learning culture. See, dear friends, a new learning culture can be created only by the classroom teacher. Right? The director, dean, head of the department, principal, registrar, vice chancellor, no, they cannot do. If you as a classroom teacher think that you will have a new learning culture that is using some technology, it will happen. Otherwise, it will not happen. So I request you, dear friends, kindly make it a point to ensure that your students are learning, right, with the help of technologies. That is what I would like to say. So I would like to close this part of the session. It is 4:50 now. So maybe we are left with another 1 hour and 10 minutes, right? Hopefully we will do a full justice to the demo part. So this is what I would like to wind up with. You see, this is a great writer, Alvin Toffler, a great author. Okay. And you see, it's all about who is going to be an illiterate here. Okay. No, a person who cannot learn new things, a person who cannot unlearn certain old things. And a person who cannot relearn certain things in a revised context, he or she will become illiterates. So, dear friends, I always give the example of a bus conductor. If you board a public transport system, okay, a government bus, you will see that the conductor is standing with a handheld device, a ticketing machine. The very same bus conductor was earlier giving colorful tickets and writing accounts with a ballpoint pen. And now he has unlearned that practice and he has learned the practice of working with a digital device and taking a digital printout of a ticket. You know, already these machines are 4-5 years old. Sometimes the battery will fail, the software will malfunction. The government will supply a new machine and he will relearn that machine technology. So when a bus conductor, I'm not underestimating a bus conductor, but when a bus conductor is learning, unlearning, and relearning, to what extent you and I should be doing that, I leave it to you for your better wisdom. And dear friends, I want to tell you one more thing. If you think that you have time, okay, 1 second. Well, just a break here. Just a second. Sorry for the interruption here. So if you think that you have time to do all these reforms in education, unfortunately, it is not the case. This is a statement of Lang, a great philosopher, psychologist. So things are happening at a very, very high speed. So unless you pull up your socks and be ready for these changes very quickly, it is not going to make any big difference here. So dear friends, make note of it. So I am just winding up this part of the discussion here, and I'm available to you for further discussions in a different thing. And before I start the demo, I would like to tell you, are you seeing a PDF here on the screen? Yes or no? Are you seeing a PDF on the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See here, this list, web resources for effective learning, teaching, and evaluation. E-books, audiobooks, blogs, podcasts, wikis, video lessons and e-content, virtual laboratories, simulations, digital libraries, all this. Okay, the last one, it's all Indian platforms. All this. This list will be shared with you. Maybe Dr. Senthilnathan, you can share your mail ID in the chat box. I will share the URLs. You are already connected with me on the WhatsApp. You have sent a message to me. You can share your mail ID there. I will share the list. You can share with all the participants. This is another list,
Yes, sir.
AI tools for education. I will share all this immediately after the session. So now, let me move to the presentation and demo. And I hope you're seeing a new PPT on the screen. Are you? Yes?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Fine.
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is about digital education through OER and AI, right? Okay. So I would like to take you for a demo of this. So this part, the flipped classroom, I will skip now. If time permits, I will take it up later. So coming to OER, Open Educational Resources. See, dear friends, let us spend 2 minutes to understand OER better. See, open educational resources are those electronic digital resources available for free. Okay, first one. If I say open resources or free resources. The word open stands for free. Then free for what? Free for downloading, free for using, free for sharing, free for editing and modifying, and free for redistributing. For all this, freedom is given to you, and without any expenditure, without spending a single paisa, every one of you can use all this legally. Most important thing is legally. Okay. And you see, when I say legally, you should understand. Imagine you are buying a book. Okay. You are buying a book, paying 2,000 rupees. And when you open the book, inside wrapper page or inside first page, it will say somewhere a capital C with a round over it. And it will say publisher. That means the book is a copyright material. Okay. The intellectual property rights over the contents of the book are with the publisher. That means again, if I am buying it for 2,000 rupees, I can only use it for myself. I cannot simply take photocopies of 2 chapters, each 50 copy, and distribute to an entire classroom. That is not possible. I may be even taken to the court of law for this type of mass photocopying. Okay. But you see, open content do not have any such legal implications. All freedom is given to you to use it, share it, modify it, edit it, redistribute it. Legally, you are permitted. Okay. And coming to the term resources, it is a blanket term. It is an umbrella term under which many things come. Your lecture notes, learning materials, resources, recorded videos, audio lectures, flashcards, PPTs, PDFs, maps, music, old question papers, previous year question papers, solved papers, right? E-books, all these come under the term resources. Okay. And I have been talking a little, leaving this screen for you to read, because I want you to see and try to check who are these fellows. Who are these fellows? Any idea? Anybody can guess? I hope you are reading the screen. The philosophy of these people. Their basic philosophy was this. That is, everybody in the world should have free access to all the knowledge in the world. That is their philosophy. And one of their products, one of their services, every day almost we are using. Okay, some of you may know. Any guess? Any guess? It's only guess, no? Anybody can make. Any guess who are these fellows? Anyway, right, you maybe try your hand sometime later, you may realize that they are the founders of Wikipedia. Okay. And which country they are from, what is their name, what are their names, all this you can find on Wikipedia itself. Okay. So now, I told you earlier about capital C with a round over it. That is a copyright protected one. And I want to introduce this symbol, 2 small C's with a round over it. This is a symbol that indicates that the content is open content. Okay. This is the license called Creative Commons license. Creative Commons is the licensing authority. Okay. And within that licenses, you have several attributions. And all these symbols, color code, okay, this yellow, orange, red, green, and blue, CC by SA, CC by ND, all this you must essentially know. Without knowing, you cannot use web-based resources. If you are simply going to Elsevier, if you are going to Taylor and Francis, a journal. Just download a paper and use some material from that paper for your research paper. Without knowing these symbols, you will be caught. Okay? Plagiarism is a big issue. Don't spoil your academic reputation just going for getting content from web resources without knowing all these implications. Okay, so I'm just going to the demo here. So as I told you, dear friends, I showed you a 2-page PDF file. Open, right? There are about 10 or 15, each category 10, 5 or 10 I have listed there. So I would like to talk about 1 or 2 from each category. Okay. This is one category of OER portals, OER Commons. This is a public digital library of OER alone. In my view, dear friends, this is one of the largest OER portals available today. The difference between OER Commons and other portals is something significant. So let us say one of you, okay? So let us say Dr. Iqbal Yusuf is here. Where are you from, Dr. Ansari? Sir, where are you from? So, or anybody, Dr. Suniti Madam is here. So let us say she is coming to Bharathidasan University website, or she is logging into Aligarh Muslim University website, and there will be a menu, e-resources or online resources, like that. Okay, and you see all contents available in the menu will not be open content, because some resources we will put a lock symbol, a closed lock symbol, and some resources we will put an open lock symbol. An open lock symbol means anybody sitting in Aligarh, anywhere in any part of the world can access. But if it is a closed lock symbol, it is not open for all. It is restricted in terms of access to students of Bharathidasan University or Aligarh Muslim University. But here, every resource available is an open resource. So you can close your eyes and download anything. It will not have any legal implications. That is the point. Okay. And the next one I would like to highlight is Library of Congress. These two are digital libraries. Okay. I'm just showing 1 or 2 from each category. Okay. And this, I have purposefully opened up this drop-down menu. Okay. So that you will understand what is the unique feature of a digital library, online library, compared with a physical library, brick and mortar library. Okay. Look at the type of resources. What are the resources available here? Audio recordings, books and printed materials, films and videos, legislations, manuscripts, maps, music, newspapers, periodicals, personal narratives, photos, prints, drawings, software, web archives, web pages, 3D objects, even. All available. If you go with the subject, botany, zoology, chemistry, commerce, statistics, mathematics, medicine, surgery, law, you will have at least material to see for at least half a day, right? Sometimes 1 full day. Only after that, you will start downloading, sharing, using and all. Even to know there is so much of content related to your field, it will take half a day. That is how it is. I request you to explore and see. Okay. The next one I would like to highlight is Project Gutenberg. Project Gutenberg is the first ebook project of the world. The entire world's first ebook project. So naturally, it has a very huge collection, and this is funded by Bill Gates Foundation, and they have lots and lots of books for free access. Okay, and you can access it. And I think they have started including different types of books these days. Earlier, only in text format the content was available. Now, even a book with animation, animated textbooks they are called. Okay. For instance, let us say if there is a book available and you open the book up and there is content here. The book, the content is all about chemical bonding, and you will see somewhere here a box, a screen, okay, and the screen will have the animation of the chemical bonding happening. So you can read about chemical bonding here, and you can see chemical bonding happening, molecules bonding here. If there is a description about photosynthesis, you will read about photosynthesis here. Here in the animation window, you will see real photosynthesis happening. Okay, so that is the way that type of books are also made available. And this is audio books. Okay, this is audio books, learnoutloud.com. Okay, this is a beautiful platform for audio books. Okay, and I hope you can understand what an audio book is. Any idea what an audio book is? Any of you, please? What is an audio book? What can be an audio book? Any one of you, please? Any of you, please?
Sir, I think that it can tell whatever is the content in audio way.
Excellent. Dr. Sanjan, Dr. Saxena, as you see, it is a book you can listen to, right? So it will just, there is no tedium of reading. Okay. And you see the advantage of an audio book is that, you know, learners learn better through audio input. That is psychology of learning. Okay. Psychology of learning says the reception, right? You know, that is always better. Okay. And you know, if you go to the menus like this, audiobooks, free stuff, you will get plenty of audiobooks for free. See, I will tell you, an audiobook technology is not a very big rocket launching technology. For instance, you see, let us say Dr. Saxena is here. What do you teach, Dr. Saxena?
English, sir.
English,
My
right? So
subject
that's
is
fine.
English. Yeah.
So let us say Dr. Saxena teaches English, and maybe she will not have this problem. What do you teach? I'll give the example now. What do you teach, Dr. Suniti?
I am from Teacher Education Department.
Okay, Preeti Merotra. Anyway, Dr. Suniti is now downloading a book here on learnoutloud.com on metacognition, okay, or something on emotional intelligence. And the book is by an American author. Now, Dr. Suniti has a question, a problem to tackle. Sir, this is a very good book in terms of the content. But if the reading goes in American English, how do you think my students will understand? So a reading in American English, that book will not be useful for me. But you know, Suniti need not bother about it because the options, the features will be given there. Okay. So when the book starts reading, the options will come. It will ask you American or British or Indian. If you choose Indian, that book is by an American author, no doubt. But the reading will be in Indian English, in Indian accents. Okay. And even in Indian languages, translated versions are available for listening. The same English written book converted into, translated into Kannada or Telugu or Hindi or Oriya, right, is there. Okay. And you see, there is a menu to control the speed of the reading. Now, it is 5:10. I am left with another 45 minutes. Okay. So the speed of my speech may go up a little higher. Okay. Which is not in your control now, you see. You have no control over my speed of speech. This is a teacher-centered model. Please understand. Okay. But when the learner is given the freedom to adjust the speed of the reading. So I want to make notes. So let us go slow. So now I have finished reading. I want to quickly recap. Okay. So let it go fast. So that freedom goes to the learner. And look at the material, what subject now available: arts, entertainment, biography, business, education, history, language, literature, philosophy, politics, religion, science, self-development, social science, sports, hobbies, and all this. Okay, plenty, right? And the next one I would like to highlight is bloggeries. Before going to bloggeries, I must tell you that what is a blog? What is a blog? Blog is a personal website. Every one of you can have a blog, and blogs can be created free of cost. No money is required. But for creating a website, you require money. Okay? Without spending, you cannot do. So let us say Dr. Gunjan Saxena wants to have a website. Okay? EnglishSaxena.in. Then money is required. But if she wants to have a website, www.EnglishSaxena with, right, it will come something else, I'll tell you, right? If she wants to create a blog, the blog will be created either on WordPress or on Blogger. Don't think that I'm doing any marketing for these fellows. I'm mentioning the name of WordPress and Blogger because they are very, very easy to work. If you want to create a blog on WordPress, it will take only 10 minutes at the maximum. 10th minute, your blog will be ready. But only difference is it will be www.englishsaxena.wordpress.com. Here it will be www.saxenaenglish.blogspot.com. That's how it will come. Okay? Because Blogger gives you 3 GB speeds and WordPress gives you 3 GB space. Whatever you carry on a 3 GB pen drive, you can have it uploaded on your blog free of cost. Your PDFs, PPTs, audios, videos, anything, right? Previous year question papers, you can create an assignment. The students can submit the assignment on the blog. You can do e-correction of the assignment and send it. All these things you can do, right? So now there are already lakhs and lakhs of academic blogs available online. How can our boys and girls get the benefit out of it? They can go to platforms like bloggeries.com, globeofblogs.com, blogorama.com. They are all directories of blogs. Okay, they collect all the blogs in the world, they categorize them, and they make them available for easy access. For instance, if you go to bloggeries.com and click on education, all the academic blogs will be available. Arts, humanities, social science, science, maybe there are 4 categories. You click on sciences, agriculture to zoology, the list will be there. Okay. You click on chemistry, all the chemistry related blogs will open. You click on botany, botany related blogs, right? If you click on zoology, zoology related blogs. That's how it will go, right? So you can direct your students to make use of these things free of cost available. The next one I want to highlight is podcasts. Podcasts are ready-made multimedia embedded video contents. Okay, video contents, audio, video, multimedia embedded, right? Video files. And I have purposefully taken the screenshot of Oxford University's podcasting platforms. Look at the screen. I hope you can see. Are you? I have zoomed it down. Are you seeing it here?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, fine. So I want you to see the 2C symbol, the two small C's with a round over it, right? So see here, there are 2-3 channels, the video links here. And let us say Dr. Saxena is here, English professor. So imagine she is clicking open these symbols, staging Shakespeare, Shakespeare's first folio, Jacobean popular theatre, right? And you know, she may get somewhere 15 to 20 video files, demonstrations and lectures on Shakespearean drama, Shakespearean theatre by the so-called Oxford professors. Okay. And what can Saxena do here? Okay. Saxena can download all these videos and play the videos in the class and upload the videos on her personal blog, upload the videos on her college website, and she can share the link of the videos through WhatsApp group to the class. All these things she can do, and the content will go to the student free of cost, right? And Saxena, which college are you in, Dr. Saxena?
Sir, from Bareilly College, Bareilly, UP.
Bareilly, right? You see here, Dr. Saxena is in Bareilly, and the students are in Bareilly campus, but they're getting the learning experience that is given to an Oxford student. Okay, that Oxford teachers, right, learning experience, a student sitting in Bareilly campus gets it free of cost. No money is involved. Dr. Saxena is not spending any money. Students are not spending any money. Institution is not spending any money. Parents are not spending any money. But world-class learning experience is made available. Then, here the question is, what prevents Dr. Saxena from doing this? Okay. This is not a question only to Dr. Saxena. It is for every one of you. When such world-class learning can be facilitated to your students, why we are reluctant to give that experience? That is the idea. Okay. And look at this Khan Academy. I don't know how many of you know Khan Academy, but if you have school-going children, school-going boys and girls in your neighborhood, they know the platform, because most of the CBSE textbooks, they connect to video lessons through QR code, either to Diksha platform or to Khan Academy platform. Imagine if there is a lesson in a science textbook on photosynthesis. At the end of the lesson, there will be a QR code. And if the student is scanning the QR code, it will take him to a video platform. Okay. And either it is a Diksha platform or it is, right, Khan Academy platform. Very beautiful created, very excellent videos, very high quality video content. All this by a non-governmental organization like Khan Academy, given to students and teachers free of cost. See here, what is the slogan? Right? For free, for everyone, forever. Okay. And you see, teachers start here, parents start here. See here, it is start learning now. Student first, teacher next, and parent next. Okay. So that is what is technology-enabled learning. And Cosmo learning, this is for collegiate level video learning, video-based learning. Okay. This is Cosmo learning. Khan Academy mostly works with school level content, and Khan Academy. And Cosmo learning is for collegiate level. See here, I have taken a screenshot. This is all video content only. And you know, there is starting from aerospace engineering, agriculture, anthropology, archaeology, astronomy, bioengineering, biology, chemical engineering, chemistry, Chinese, computer science, dentistry, economics, English language, entrepreneurship. Only up to E it comes. Next you have so much up to Z. Okay. And this is MIT. See, nobody can talk about OER without talking about open courseware of MIT. MIT stands for Massachusetts Institute of Technology. About 1.5 months back, MIT was there in the news all over the world. Any idea why it was there in the news? Yes, please. Any of you? Why MIT was in the news? Some 6 weeks back, or 4 or 5 weeks back, roughly. I don't know whether you were reading that. The QS World Ranking 2025 was released. I don't know how many of you focused your attention on that. The ranking, the QS World Ranking of universities, the results were published. So as of now, the world's #1 university is MIT. MIT stands #1. Okay. And you know, MIT has something called OCW, Open Courseware. Okay. So let us say, for example, somebody like anybody else, Meenakshi Sharma is there, Dr. Jahir Abbas, Iqbal Yusuf, and just any one of you can unmute. Any science or engineering teacher? Anybody? Just for an example, that's all. I'm not going to ask you for anything else. Okay. Yeah. What do you teach, Dr. Ekta Srivastav? Or Zahir Abbas or
So my
Raja
subject is Bengali.
Bengali, I don't know whether OCW will be there. That's why I'm asking physics or chemistry or botany, zoology, chemistry, or any of these things. Right? Okay. Okay. So even, see, now I see Ayushman is putting Introduction to Computer Science and Programming in the chat box, right? Course, right? Anyone can access, right? You see a freely available online course, right? Like this open course where MIT. So Ayushman, that's good. The great, you have done it. So already you have seen and gone. So let us say Ayushman is teaching computer science. If I'm right, because he has access to computer science course. Next semester or the current semester, he has to handle a course on computer networks. Let us say, like what he has done, he goes to MIT courseware and sees one course on computer networks. And you know, the entire courseware he can download. Okay. Oh, Ayushman is a research scholar in the BHU, Geography Department. Okay, fine. So it's great to have a research scholar like you. Fine. So what is the advantage here is the courseware means it is a bundle of resources. If it is a paper on computer networks, syllabus will be there, lecture notes will be there, recorded audios and videos will be available, question papers will be there, along with key quiz questions, assignment questions, the 40 or 50 lectures, videos available. All this will be made available in a bundle. So any teacher can download the bundle and use the bundle, a bundle of resources, the entire semester. Imagine one teacher, right, downloads a bundle of resources for the entire semester and uses it. So let us say the student is sitting in Banaras Hindu University. The teacher is there in the campus of Banaras Hindu University. But the teacher is using for one full semester all the resources of MIT. So the student is getting a full semester of MIT experience. Okay. So the student is not getting, though he is at BHU campus, the learning experience that he gets is that of the MIT. So without moving away from his campus, he gets a world-class learning experience of MIT without any single pie as an expenditure. That is the idea of open courseware. And this is Coursera, edX. I think I need not talk much about it. Most of you will know about MOOCs, massive open online courses. Why these two, Coursera and edX, the world's two most popular MOOC platforms, right? They have the world's best universities connected here. MIT, Harvard, Berkeley, Texas, Queensland, Johns Hopkins, Michigan, Stanford, Duke, Pennsylvania, all this. And you see, this is India Swayam. I think, again, most of you will know. I think I need not talk about it. Am I right? Swayam is something all of us know. Am I right? Yeah. Right. So
Yes,
Ayushman
sir.
is already putting that message. Right? Already Swayam India. See, Swayam is something very big. That is an indigenously developed MOOC platform for Indian students by Indian teachers. Okay. And now we have Swayam Plus. Swayam Plus is what to say, an advancement, okay, on over Swayam. Okay. All industry related, industry curated, and industry provided courses for students. Okay. Swayam Plus courses. Okay. And dear friends, it is 5:28 or so, almost 5:30. So next 15 minutes, whatever that I'm going to show, they are all Indian open educational resources. Okay. They are all meant for Indian students, Indian institutions, and Indian teachers, Indian researchers. Okay. I request you to take them a little more seriously compared with any other global resource platform, because global resource platforms are meant for the entire globe. But these resources are meant exclusively for you and me. Okay. So I request you to explore. This one, NDL of India, National Digital Library. You look at this, the school level content, CBSE, engineering, science, humanities, literature, law, management, ideas, funding, journals, conference, documents, videos, data sets, scholarly publications, all this, okay, NDL. Can anyone read the number here? Ayushman or Saxena or Abbas, any one of you?
150 plus million contents.
Can you see here? 115
Yeah.
million contents. Okay, look at this. The contents are available in 452 languages. Okay. And all these, you see, are available in an Indian digital library. See, dear friends, can you imagine a third world country like India having a digital library with 115 million contents? Okay. And unfortunately, my dear friends, this resource platform is an underutilized platform. Okay. Unfortunately, sufficient number of students have not started using it. Research scholars have not started using it. And if it is an underutilized platform, then you are responsible for it in a way. I am responsible for it in a way. Don't mistake me for this open statement, because why I'm saying this is because you have not gone to the portal NDL of India. You have not verified what content is there relevant to your subject. You have not designed an activity or an assignment for your student based on the resource available here. How do you think it will connect with the student? So please, dear friends, I request you, the responsibility of connecting our students to such world-class learning resources ultimately is on our shoulders. And we have to essentially do that. Okay. So that is what I would like to say. And look at this. This is Consortium for Educational Communication. Okay. And this is for UG, non-science engineering and technologies. Science, engineering, and technology are taken care by some other initiative. So CEC mostly concentrates on social sciences, humanities, arts, and languages at the UG level mostly. This is an inter-university center under UGC, and CEC, Consortium for Educational Communication. This is the largest MOOC provider. This is the largest MOOC provider on Swayam portal. Okay. And this is, if you are not a UG teacher, sir, I teach only PG, fine. You have EPGP, Electronic Postgraduate Pathshala. This is a gateway to all the PG programs, right? MA, MSc, MCom, MBA, ME, MTech, right? All this. And all the courses of MSc chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, pharmaceutical chemistry, all will be available. If you click open the syllabus, right, organic chemistry, you will see the 5-unit syllabus there and all the 5-unit content made available right, in 4-quadrant model, EPGP. And this is NPTEL. NPTEL is National Program on Technology Enabled Learning. Right? IIT Madras is the coordinating agency. Okay. And the very interesting thing about NPTEL is that at least 10 to 13%, 14%, 15% of the course takers, those who are taking courses on NPTEL, about 15% of them are foreign students, okay, from different institutions across the globe. So it is not edX or Coursera, where Indian students go there and take courses with foreign universities. Here, foreign students are taking course with Indian universities. NPTEL is facilitating all that. So I request you to explore and see, dear friends. Okay. Just 1 second. Right? Yeah. Yeah, sorry for the interruption. Sorry. As I told you, 1 second. Manimaran. Sorry, I was just getting some updates from the hospital about the person who was not well. Right? Sorry. So am I audible to you clearly now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So NPTEL is such a platform I request you to explore. And next one is talk to a teacher. Look at this courses on view. Just one thing I will show you. See, courses on view comprises courses taught by IIT Bombay faculty that have been recorded live in the classroom. So you see, live recording from IIT Bombay classes, IIT Bombay laboratories, and streaming of the content. And the video content is made available to any engineering student, any science student sitting in any college. So you see, the gap between IIT and any other institution is bridged, you see. Any student sitting in any remote village can have the same high quality learning that an IIT student gets. Am I making my point clear? Are you getting the point clear, dear friends?
This coming like
Yes.
yes,
See,
yes,
my
loud and
point
clear.
here is, when that is possible, what efforts we should be doing to connect such world-class learning. See, I don't argue. I am not coming with any argument like, sir, am I not competent like an IIT professor? He is an IIT professor, a big person. I'm not getting into all that. But it is after all IIT. And it is IIT Bombay. Okay. See here, maybe I don't know whether you watched it. Sometime about 2-3 weeks back, JEE results came. I don't know whether you are watching that. And that the list was prepared. The ranking was given. The top 100 rank holders, that out of the top 100 rank holders, 73 of them chose IIT Bombay. They did not join any other IIT, even though other IITs were there ready to offer the seat. They rejected other IIT and they joined IIT Bombay. So you can understand, the IIT Bombay, the profile of it. So that IIT Bombay is offering its content free of cost, right, to all. Okay. So explore this platform. This is again e-yantra. This is for student projects. Small money, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000. Right? It may be a small money for you, but for student projects, right? Even a small innovative idea, even a small creative idea, if they share it here, they will be supplied with a lot of academic support, industrial support, financial support, all this to incubate, right? And to go to the level of a startup, right? That level. And this is FOSSEE, free and open source software for engineering education. Science, engineering and technology, teaching, learning, evaluation. Plenty of software, free software, open source software for teachers. Okay. This is virtual laboratories. So a zoology student can go and conduct a practical on a virtual platform. In a virtual laboratory, he can dissect a frog. Okay. If there is a frog dissection practical, without killing a single frog, virtually he can dissect a frog. You know, there is a concept called mastery learning. So without killing a single frog, a student can dissect 100 times repeatedly. Till he becomes a master of frog dissection, he can do it without killing a single frog. We call it as digital alternatives for animal killing. Digital alternatives for animal killing. Right? And this is spoken tutorial. Please understand, again, I'm telling you, dear friends, it is Indian, it is open, and it is free. Okay. This is spoken tutorial. Okay. You will find tutorials for any software in the world in 55 Indian languages. Bengali, Oriya, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, English, right? Hindi, right? In every Indian language, you have tutorials readily available. See, I think you can see all courses, then you see all languages. You can click open and see. Okay. This is Swayam Prabha. Swayam Prabha is a part of Swayam network, but this is a different one with the DTH channels. 24/7 video lessons are being given. 3 networks are there: school education channels, higher education channels, and vocational and engineering education channels. 24/7 video lessons, demonstrations, multimedia, animated lessons, discussions, debates, right? All that. Okay. And this is Vidya Mitra. Vidya Mitra is an integrated e-content portal. It's a gateway to all the content available. See, I told you after Swayam, whatever I'm going to talk hereafter, it will be Indian. And whatever I have talked about, all the platforms, all the contents are available in a single place, Vidya Mitra. It's an integrated e-content portal. It's a gateway to all learning from KG to PG with the help of e-contents and e-modules. And this is UGC eResources.in. This is the University Grants Commission's e-resources platform. This is going to be one of the largest OER portals for arts and science colleges. That's what UGC is claiming. It is getting added up with a lot of resources, and already huge resources are made available here. And this is the last one in Indian category. This is NEAT, National Educational Alliance for Technology, NEAT. Okay, not NEAT, that NEAT. This is, you see here, see the tagline: personalized learning using the best educational technology from the industry. Industry here means Microsoft, Google, Facebook, okay, Novell, Intel, Wipro, okay, all these big companies, IT companies, are joining hands with Government of India for providing that individualized learning opportunities, personalized learning opportunities. Okay, so you may not be surprised, dear friends. Sometimes, okay, maybe after 2-3 years, there is a possibility that you will have a Microsoft lab in your campus. You may have an Intel lab. You may have a Google workstation in your campus. Maybe your campus will provide space, electricity, and internet connectivity. They will come and set up a lab and they will support your students' learning, right? That is the way industry institution collaboration is going to the next levels. Okay. So, dear friends, it is about 5:41. So now, this is August 23rd, 2025. When we talk about technology, we cannot avoid talking AI, artificial intelligence. So I would take you quickly. I will not go for more than 4 or 5. I can go with 40 or 50 the whole night if I am given the freedom. I can go on and on demonstrating, but I don't want to do that. But I would take you to some basic ideas related to AI. Is my PPT back to you? Yes?
Yes,
Are you
sir.
seeing my PPT?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes.
Fine, fine. So this is just a funny picture. You know, after ChatGPT came, what happened to Google, right? That's just a funny picture, right? Okay. So this is something, how AI is taking over several technologies. Okay. It is now pushing to a back end several technologies which we thought as something big. You know, Google was something very big, right? But ChatGPT came and we thought ChatGPT is something big. Now DeepSeek is coming. DeepSeek is becoming more powerful, right? In the days to come, some other technologies will come and overtake. That's what I would like to say. And dear friends, when we talk about AI in education, all that I want to tell you is that AI is not a competitor to you and I. AI is not into competition with us. We have to essentially think of collaborating with it, right? So 20th century was a century of competition and 21st century is a century of collaboration. Okay, we will collaborate with technologies, that's all. And many people talk about teacher's job will be lost, this job will be lost because of AI, that job will be lost because of AI. But please understand, the only way to keep AI from taking away your job is to use AI to do your job better. If you want to be a teacher, you can be a better teacher with AI. If you want to be a question paper setter, you can be a question paper setter, better question paper setter with AI. You want to be a researcher, you can be a better researcher with AI. You want to be a research guide, research supervisor, you can be a better research supervisor with AI. Your natural intelligence plus artificial intelligence takes you to the next level of betterment. That is the point. So this is all some of the interesting quotes, right? We have to take AI in education in the right direction. And this is, AI is just a tool, A tool cannot do anything on its own. How we use it is more important. See, there is a tool, there is a screwdriver, there is a cutting plier, there is a knife, and all these are tools. But tools themselves cannot do anything on their own. If the same knife is with a surgeon, he is curing the illness of somebody. And the same knife is with somebody who is a hooligan, he is causing damage to human life. Okay. So it is the use that matters, not the tool. Right? Please understand. Right? Okay. And I request you to read some people. I already gave you some books for you to read. Neil Selwyn, Should Robots Replace Teachers? Okay. Already some schools in Hyderabad, they have robots inside the class, right? They do some mechanical works of, correcting MCQs, marking, okay, doing some data management, all that already, okay? And this is another good book, Preetan Shah, AI and the Future of Education. I request you to read such people to understand whether AI is a tool or a threat to all of you. So, dear friends, I would share with you just 4 tools, quickly 4 tools, right? One is eduaid.ai. this is a beautiful AI platform for planning lessons. If you go, if now EduAI is taking next level avatars now, it is also becoming a platform for learning resources. So when it comes to learning resources, I will tell you, in my limited experience of working with AI for the past 2.5 years, 3 years, with my little knowledge of AI, Alena is the best platform. Okay, I will just demonstrate to you quickly, right? Very quickly, I will just take you for this demo, right? Are you getting this? My screen is visible to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, properly.
Yeah, I think you can see alena.ai.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So this is the platform. I request you see here 4 great tools for right AI. Of course, it is paid in a different level, right? If it is an institutional registration, right? So what do you need? Help creating lesson slides, grading and feedback, project-based learning, curriculum development, general assistance, teaching resources, something like this. Okay. So let me click on that. I have clicked on that. So it is asking me sign up 100% free. I am clicking it open. See, I am not showing anything from my PPT, dear friends. This is live happening in front of you. This is a live demo of Ask Alena. Okay. See, already my Google credential is taken here, Senthilnathan's profile, because I am connected to one portal here, one Gmail account I am already connected. So it is taking that already. Otherwise, one screen before that, it will ask you whether you want to enter this Ask Alena, with Google or with Microsoft or with Facebook, something like that. Okay. So I go inside. Now I am inside Ask Alena platform. So there are plenty of opportunities available. So let me see. Just one thing I will demonstrate. I will click on differentiate it. Okay. So look at this. What does it say? Can anyone read? Get differentiated resources. Instantly generate over 20 resources for any topic. Okay. In no time, 20 different learning resources on any topic. Right? Can anyone give me some topic from your subject quickly, please? Quickly, please. Anyone? Physics or chemistry, botany, zoology, medicine, any subject. Can anyone give me, please? Hey, come on, someone give me some topic here from your subject. Anita Bharadwaj, are you there? You are opened up.
Sir, electrical engineering.
Yeah.
Which one, sir?
Yeah.
Artificial
Utility.
intelligence.
About utility. About utility.
Some engineering, somebody.
Yes, sir, electrical engineering.
Electrical engineering is little broad, sir. You can give me some topic.
DC generators.
Probably.
DC generators.
DG, huh?
DC, sir, direct current generators.
DC generator. Okay. See here, I am giving next step. And this is very important. This is a very beautiful. You see, it is asking what level learning resources you want. Grade 9, grade 1, grade 13, post-secondary. So then which subject it is? Language arts, mathematics, life and physical science. So it is a physical science. Then the next question, would you like to differentiate your instructional material for diverse learning levels? Slow learner, fast track learner, average level learner. You can choose yes or no, whatever it is, right? And go to submit. So see here, let's just see, observe. My network, I will not say it is full now. It is only some, even within this speed, see in about few seconds, you have so much of material generated. See here, DC generator, principles and operation, right? Basic principle, Faraday law, right? Electromagnetic induction, construction, yoke, poles, field wiring, working principle, types of TC generation, characteristic, applications, conclusion. Okay. And you know, the beauty of this is you can copy, you can edit, and you can adjust the length. If you want a longer essay, it will give you a longer essay. If you want a shorter essay, it will give you a shorter essay. And then there is an AI generated image. See here, where is armature, amateur, right? Where is side act, where is diverter, field winding, commute, all this explained. And this is, where is it now? This is with leveled reading passage now. So let me click on the next menu, summary. I click on the summary. Then, you know, the whole content summary is available. And look at the next one, main idea and themes. So you see here, electromagnetic induction, generator construction, components, types and characteristics. The main idea and themes are available. Then discussion questions, right? What type of questions you can use to create a discussion? Explain Faraday's law of electromagnetic induction. Compare and contrast the characteristics of separately excited and self-excited DC generators, right? How does the number of poles and parallel paths in the armature winding affect the generated EMF of a DC generator? See, questions for discussion. Then lesson hook. May I know who said Srinivas Ravji?
Yes,
So
sir.
Srinivas Ravji wants to start a class on DC. So you see here, it's an activity. All right, class, let us kick things off with a question. Imagine you are stranded on a desert island and need to power a device to signal. You have got some scrap metal, wire, magnets. Could you build something to generate electricity? A small activity. Okay. So this is a lesson hook. And you see vocabulary, right? Word bank is here. Okay. And then there is flashcards. You can easily convert as flashcards. You can easily convert as PPT slides. Glossary is there. The technical terms explained here. There are games here. Okay. You want to create some games for your students. DC generator component matching. EMF calculation challenge. It's a game, right, related to DC generator. Then there are MCQs. You see here, yes, some of you think that, yes, sir, now only something useful you're giving. Okay, right? So you hear some questions. Then MCQs are there with answer. Fill in the blanks are there. Okay. Then you have true or false. Okay. You have short answer questions with answers. You have deep thinking questions. Okay. A little higher order thinking skills. Okay. Compare and contrast the advantage and disadvantage of using separately excited DC generators, right? Like that. And you know, the rubric and assessment criteria are also given. If the student is coming with an answer, how to assess that? That also is given. Then matching questions are there. Okay. And finally, your IQAC team will ask you, where is the taxonomy? Okay. Remember, understand, apply, right? Analyze, evaluate. Bloom's taxonomy is given here. So, dear friends, 20 different learning resources in a few seconds on any topic you give. Okay. Now, I think, you know, we teachers save a lot of time this way. You can very well correlate whether you can check the content is right. And if it is okay, you can share with your student. Okay. And you can use that saved time for many, many activities, right? So that is what I would like to highlight to you. So I am coming to the next slide, right? So now, so the next one, this is a another beautiful platform on Question Well. Are you seeing my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Fine. So this is one portal, right, for question generation. Okay, I just show this and stop here. Right, see here. So it's a design studio, right, for creating, customizing, analyzing, right? So I'll just try it now, free forever. So similarly it is, see, already my mail ID is picked up here, senthildnathan@bdu.ac.in. If you are not logged into it, it will ask you, should you enter with Google or Microsoft or anything else? Okay. So you see, this is the landing screen. and see the reading. There are some default settings. How many questions? Get 5 or 10 or 20. Default is how many? How many questions here?
10, sir. 10.
10 question. What type of question? See here. What type?
Choice.
Multiple choice, short
Subjective,
answer, fill in the
subjective.
blank, true, false, anything. Now default is multiple choice. Okay. Then now give me some topic. Anyone, can you give me some topic here? Please quickly. Yeah, anyone, please quickly give me the topic.
Spectroscopy, sir.
Spectroscopy. Savita madam is giving. Spectroscopy. Am I right with the spelling? Savita madam?
Yes, sir.
Fine. So you want the question paper in English? Yes. You want the question
Yes,
paper at
yes,
kindergarten
yes.
level or 7th or 8th or college level? We'll choose college. Now, there is an option. Savita madam, are you a teacher of this subject, spectroscopy?
Chemistry.
Chemistry. So now, Savita has a question. Sir, I don't want a question paper to be generated generally from the content available on the web. I have 20-page learning material. A PDF file is there. I want a question paper prepared on that content. You can add a file here. You can add some text here. Even if there is a website related to spectroscopy, you can add. Imagine she has a 1-hour video of a lecture related to spectroscopy. That video link she can add. And a question paper will be prepared on the content of the video presentation. So you can align to standards, you can adjust the questions. So let us say generate questions. Let us see. So dear friends, again I am telling you, nothing is I am showing from the PPT slides. This is happening right in front of your eyes, right? And this is what AI can do to teaching, learning, and evaluation. This is the way AI can help you, right, in many ways, right, as a teacher, to save your time. Okay. And from the saved time, the quality time you can spend for your students in many better ways. That is what I would like to highlight here, right? So you see here, there are 30 such question paper generators I can give you. Okay, I can demonstrate. But I am talking about question well. 3 reasons are there for that. I'll explain to you when the result page comes. You will understand why question well is a superior AI tool compared with other tools. Okay, so that is the thing. So before we go to the analyzing this, maybe another one I would like to highlight. This is brisk teaching. I am coming to the last one. Okay. See, this is a Chrome extension. I think you can see on the screen. Teaching is irreplaceable. You have to teach. For the rest of your workload, there is Brisk. Brisk will take care of assignment mark entry, quiz mark entry, test mark entry, attendance marking, scholarship details, all these clerical work we do, Brisk will take care. Okay. So now let me see what has happened on question well. Okay. See here, Madam Savita, are you there? Others, kindly, can you mute your mic? Preeti Malhotra, can you mute your mic, please? Dr. Savita, madam, there is a learning material on spectroscopy here. What is spectroscopy? How does spectroscopy work? Types of spectroscopy. Then you see Raman, application of spectroscopy, medicine, conclusion, this and that. And this side, you see the questions. The most advantageous aspect is you can edit the question here. What is spectroscopy primarily used to study? Why you should have the liberty to edit? Because you know your subject better, you know your students better. Okay. And what is more important, you see, you can edit with AI. The question can be, you can edit it with your natural intelligence, or you want to use an editing tool. Again, with AI, you can edit. Okay. That is the advantage. And you see here, look at this menu. If you take the cursor here, you will know what is the learning outcome you are testing. Okay. analyze the fundamental principles and concepts of spectroscopy. Okay. And the next one you see here, what is the Bloom's taxonomy level? It is remember or analyze or apply or create, right? And then they look at this. This is a question type. Is it a recall question or an informative question or an interpretative question or an inferential question? What question it is, right? Okay. So let us say Savita is happy with this question. She chooses this. The next one is quite a good question, right? Choose this, right? Like that. If you think that all the 10 questions are fine, you choose all the 10. Now, for Savita, question well has created a question paper. Now, Savita has to conduct a test. Okay. Now, how to convert this into a question paper for directly giving to the students? You can use the option export. Okay. See here, next second, you can convert into a Google form. You can convert into a Microsoft Word file, slides, BlueKit, Canvas, quizzes, right? Moodle, right? Socrative, any platform. Imagine she is going to conduct it as a classroom test. I have given the option export to Word. It is asking, should I include answer key? Yes. Should I include essential questions? Yes. Learning objectives? Yes. Export. Next second, right? It has been converted into an MS Word file. And you see here, this is available, right? Savita madam, are you seeing? Right?
Yes, sir.
So discussion questions are there, learning objectives are there. Then the question, the correct answer is highlighted, right? This can be converted into a question paper immediately, right? Okay. So again, look at this, friends. This is what AI can do, right? To all of us. So dear friends, let me wind up here. There is another portal I want to highlight. It is 6.02, right? I'll just close in another 1 minute. This is the India's AI portal, indiaai.gov.in. I request you to go and see. India is one of the top players in AI in the world. And it is going to be the world leader in AI in the next few months' time. So go there and see what is happening in India. There is a lot of work happening for vernacular medium AI. AI tools for Bengali, AI tools for Hindi, AI tools for Malayalam, Kannada, right? Okay, like that. Okay. So I explore this. So I would like to stop here, dear friends, with a simple observation. The way forward is using today's tools for today's jobs and using today's resources for today's jobs. There is a proverbial statement in American business. If you do today's jobs with yesterday's tools, you may be out of business tomorrow. So all that I will tell you is use today's tools, use today's resources for today's work of teaching, facilitating learning, testing, evaluating, analyzing students' performance, whatever it is, right? So I stop here, dear friends, right, with a simple quote of Jacques Fresco. See, all this is free. All this comes without a price tag, okay? And when education and resources are without a price tag, there is no limit to the human potential. And all that I will stop here is, you can take it as one day or day one. The choice is yours, okay? It is yet another session, yet another day, one possible stand. No, it is going to be day one of my work with AI and open content. That can be another stand. So the choice is yours. I stop here, dear friends, thanking every one of you. I'm extremely sorry. I was held up. I was left with no other option to postpone this session for about 45 minutes, 1 hour. But I think by and large, I have spoken what I wanted to speak in the maybe a little more examples I would have given here and there. That has been cut short. You can stay connected with me synchronously, asynchronously on my mail or WhatsApp or telephone line. So I would like to thank you here, right? All of you, I stop here, dear friends. And it's over to the organizing team, Dr. Senthilnathan and others, right, for winding up. And my sincere thanks are due to Dr. Faiza Abbasi for giving me the opportunity. So thank you very much. It's over to Dr. Suniti. Madam, please. Madam, I just share your mail ID.
The
right,
wait
in
was
the
worth it.
WhatsApp.
Thank you.
I will share the 2 PDF files. You can share
Yes,
it
sir.
with all the people there. Right? Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank
Yes,
you
sir.
all.
Yes, sir. Sir, thank you, sir. In the end, sir, I want to say, on behalf of all participants, I would like to extend my sincerely gratitude to you for delivering such an insightful and engaging lecture on education technology. Sir, your clear explanation, practical example, and thoughtful perspective have greatly enriched our understanding of the subject. The session not only increased our knowledge but also inspired us to think about innovative way of integrating technology into teaching and learning. Your lecture on classroom versus education, digital age pedagogy, digital education through AI and OER have truly increased our knowledge. We are truly grateful for the time and effort you devoted to sharing your expertise with us. Sir, your contribution has made this seminar a memorable and impactful learning experience for all. With sincere thanks and warm regards, sir. In the end, I would like to say just few lines about you. ज्ञान और तकनीक का सुंदर संगम आपने दिखाया, ज्ञान और तकनीक का सुंदर संगम आपने दिखाया, शिक्षा की नई दिशा का प्रकाश हम तक पहुंचाया। आपकी शब्द हमारे लिए बने प्रेरणा का संचार, आपके शब्द हमारे लिए बने प्रेरणा का संचार। हम सबकी ओर से धन्यवाद स्वीकारें अपार। थैंक यू सर, थैंक यू सो मच।
Wow, wow, wow.
थैंक यू सर।
Fine. So, madam, don't miss to share your mail ID in the WhatsApp. I will immediately share the links, that PDF files.
Yes sir, yes sir. After 15 minutes, sir.
Fine, fine, fine. Yeah,
I have a very urgent work, sir.
fine, fine. Please go ahead.
Okay,
I'll
sir.
share.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Please do provide us the PDF. Thank you so much, sir. The
Thank
wait
you
was
so much,
worth it.
sir.
Fine. Thank you. Thank you very much. Right.
Very nice session, sir. Salam.
Great, great. It was a pleasure talking to all of you. I'm
Ji,
very
ji, sir,
happy
ji,
that all.
ji. Ji, sir. Very nice, sir. Merci.
Fine, fine. Fine. Thank you all. Thank you.
सुनीति मैम, ये रिकॉर्डिंग कब तक अवेलेबल हो जाएंगी अपलोड?